The following poems were written by Catherine Bradley and Edith Cooper, a lesbian couple who wrote to each other under the name Michael Field. They lived together for 40 years and used this name not only to hide their relationship from the general public, but also to express how deeply connected they were to each other. They once said that they often couldn't tell each other's lines of poetry apart. Our first poem is Drawing of Roses and Violets. Leonardo saw the spring centuries ago, saw the spring and loved it in its flowers, violet, rose, one that grows mystic, shining on the tufted bowers, and burns its incense to the summer hours, and one that hiding low, half face, half wing, with shade wiles, hides and yet smiles. Leonardo drew the blooms on an April day. How his subtle pencil loved its toil, loved to draw! For he saw in the rose's amorous open coil women's placid temples that would foil hearts in the luring way that checks and dooms men with reserve of limpid curve. Leonardo loved the still violet as it blows, plucked it from the darkness of its leaves, where it shoots from wet roots, found in it the precious smile that weaves sweetness round Madonna's mouth and heaves her secret lips, then goes. At its fine will, about her face he loved to trace. Leonardo drew in spring, restless spring gone by. Flowers he chose should never after fade, for the wealth of strange stealth in the rose, the violet's half displayed mysterious smile within the petals' shade. That season did not die, like everything, of ruin's blight and April's flight. Our next poem is The Birth of Venus. Frills of brimming wavelets lap round a shell that is a boat. Roses fly like birds and float down the crisp air. Garments alap, midmost of the breeze, with locks in possession of the wind. Coiling hair in loosened shocks, sways a girl who seeks to bind newborn beauty with a tress, gold about her nakedness. And her chilled, wan body sweet greets the ruffled cloak of rose, daisy-stitched, that Flora throws toward her ere she set her feet on the green verge of the world. Flora with the cornflower dressed, round her neck a rose spray curled flowerless, wild rose at her breast, to her goddess hastes to bring the wild chiton of the spring. While from ocean, breathing hard, with soul pressure toward the bay, olive raiment, pinions grey, by clipped rose stems thinly starred, Zephyrus and Boreas pass, one in wonder, one desire, and the cool sea's dawn-lit mass, Boreas' foot has lifted higher, as he blows the shell to land where the reed invades the sand. She who treads the rocking shell, tearful shadow in her eyes of reluctant sympathies, on her mouth a pause, a spell, candor far too lone to speak, and no knowledge on her brows, virgin stranger, come to seek covert of strong orange boughs, by the sea wind scarcely moved, she is love that hath not loved. Our final poem is Shepherd Boy. A radiant oval face, the hair about the cheeks so blonde in hue, it shades to greenness here and there, against the ground of densest blue. A cloak flax grey, a shirt of white, that yellow spots of sunshine fleck, the face aglow with southern light, deep golden sunbrown on the neck, warm eyes, sweet mouth of the softest lips. Yea, though he is not playing, his hand a flute Pandean grips, across one hole a finger laying. His flesh a golden haze, the line of cheek and chin is only made by modulation, perfect, fine, of their rich colour into shade. His curls have sometime veiled the top of the white forehead. We can see how where the sunbeams might not stop, a subtle whiteness stretches, free from the swarthy burning of their love. The opened shirt exposes fair skin that meets the stain above, half coyly with its white and roses. Not merely does he bear the sun, thus visible on limb and head, his countenance reveals him one, of those whose characters are fed by light, the largeness of its ways, the breadth and patience in its joy. Evenings of sober azure, days of heat have influenced the lone boy to dream with never a haunting thought, to be too calm for gladness, and in the hill, groves to have caught hints of intensest summer sadness. Yet pain can never overcast a soul thus solemnly subdued to muse upon an open past of sunshine, love, and solitude. Maternal nature and his own secluded mother are the sole companions he has ever known. His earliest innocence is a hole. His mouth, attuned to the sylvan breeze, is mobile with the glowing of notes beneath the olive trees, or where an upland source is flowing. Ah, golden age, time has run back and fetched you for our eyes to greet, and set you to repair our lack of splendour that is truly sweet, by showing us how life can rear its children to enjoy sense of all that visits eye and ear, through days of restful reticence. Delight will never be slow to come to youth that lays its finger on the flute's stop, and yet is dumb, and loves with its dumb self to linger. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of the Glitter Festival.